Welcome back to the Butts and Stuff podcast. I'm your host Chris, here with my co-host Jazz.
What's happening?
What's going on after the new year?
I already opened up my drink. I don't have my famous drink opening.
I need to get a preset button for that.
We do, because
I used to have one.
I already opened my drink, and I usually just wait and do it, and I told myself I was going to wait, and I didn't.
And you didn't.
So what's up? What's new? What's happening? What's cracking?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Oh, new year.
Freaking new year, new me, right?
Yeah, something. New year, same old me.
Yeah. Same me.
Nothing changes but my age.
Well, Hey, speaking of that,
Speaking of what?
I got you a belated Christmas birthday / present.
Oh, I get one of those awesome birthday Christmas presents.
Yeah.
You and your wife and I both know.
It's even, well, it says ho ho ho, but
Why did you? Oh, ho ho ho. Why is it so heavy?
I don't know, so.
Did you just wrap like 2 Mackenzie's beers in here?
No, but that would have been awesome.
That would have been kind of funny.
That would have been
I'm not gonna lie.
awesome.
I'm gonna wrap it. Oh my God! No! No! I'll be willing to donate this. Somebody.
We'll do a giveaway on the podcast.
Do a giveaway of this. No! I will say the little brush comes in handy. So for you guys that don't know, they're just listening to this, he got me the infamous Jim Beam grilling essentials barbecue sauce tongs, basting brush, and shaker. Although the shaker, have you ever used the shaker?
I have not.
Because I've never used the shaker.
I always lose them.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
There you go.
Was it like at Walmart or something?
It was at Walmart. So if you didn't have any of those or didn't get any this year, now you've got one.
Oh my God, I haven't got any. I think I pretty much told everybody not to.
Well, we saw that and I was like, oh, yep, I got to get it for him.
The Jim Beam. Bold and spicy barbecue sauce. I don't even remember what the barbecue sauce tastes like, but I don't think it was all that fancy.
I don't think it's that great.
It's not. It just kind of tastes like what was on that brisket burger I had what was that place? What was it called? It's the Cardinals.
Oh, that was the brew house.
Brew house, yeah. The brew house.
Cardinals Nation, actually.
Yeah. That's kind of what it tastes like.
We didn't want to do Tinseltown.
Tinseltown?
Tinseltown, but...
What was Tinseltown?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was on the other side though, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, I forgot about it.
Yeah, that's where the brew house normally is, so...
So anyway.
So anywho, now that that's over, like I said, we saw that and I was like, yep, gotta do it.
Oh my God. The Jim Beam kit.
So, back to...
Dude, it's the same thing it's like the same box and everything. It's had to have been this way for like 14, 15 years.
Oh, at least.
Because...
But it's
I don't
best
think it's
used
ever
by
changed.
10/10 to 23, so...
I don't think it's ever...
That may be a sticker over that date. They just keep putting a different sticker on it.
I don't even... Like, the box looks the same.
So, if anybody knows how long these have been going on...
Yeah, I want to know.
Let us know.
I swear, it looks the exact same as it used to be. Yeah.
So what... I want to talk about BBQ Resolutions.
Resolutions?
Yeah.
Things you want to try?
Yeah, everybody does New Year's resolutions, so I'm definitely not going to the gym.
I am not going to go to the gym. I would like to try to eat a little healthier, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. I can tell you there's a few things I'd like to try this year. I'd definitely like to try more like casseroles and stuff, like putting them in the grill and smoking casseroles.
You know, I would never thought about that.
I can't remember if I've ever done it, but I was thinking about doing it this year. Was a green bean casserole, and I want just like cook it in the...
Just like smoke it?
Yeah. I mean, I always say that the pellet grill is an easy bake smoker.
That's all it is.
But I'm thinking it's just like an oven. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you're using...
That's all it is.
You're using wood for heat instead of
I think it was
gas.
2 years ago, we did a corn casserole.
Yeah.
And put it in the smoker.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah.
I did tater tot casserole once, and it was fantastic. But I put the tater tots in the smoker and cooked them in there first, and they got like real nice and crispy.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then I took them out and put them in the casserole.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah. So I want to do like a green bean casserole. I want to do some more like side dish kind of stuff too.
That'd be good.
Yeah. I don't know. My side dish game is not great.
See, I want to do more. Kind of yes, more side dish, more appetizer, more dips, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's one of mine.
That is something I want to get more acquainted with. I'd like to say, I keep seeing like fish recipes, but I will never put fish on anything of mine because I'll probably just get sick and
Go into anaphylactic shock.
Yeah, anaphylactic shock and just die right there. No, I keep seeing a lot of fish stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, it looks so good, but I just can't do it. And if I put it on my grill, I feel like I'm going to smell it, and it's going to make me want to throw my grill away. Just chuck it in the dumpster.
I want to do more beef. That is one thing this year.
Beef.
I'm always doing pork. I want to do more beef.
I see a lot of people do different cuts of beef, like not just like brisket, steak, whatever, but they do a lot of like the chuck roast,
yeah, a
and
lot
stuff
of
like
chuck
that.
roast and
I like
country
to try
style
some more
ribs.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of my resolutions is to do more beef.
yeah, I can see that. Because you do a lot of like ribs and
Yeah, I do a lot of pork.
yeah, I'd probably do more beef than I do pork.
Yeah, so that's the difference. That's the balance.
I like my steaks. I got.
I see steaks. That's a we want to go SCA.
Yeah, I really want to do it. And speaking of which, I got some guy. I did a TikTok video, and I was just practicing my steak lines. I was using cheap steaks. I 100% admit to it. Like these were just, that's why I was doing it, because
They're
were
just
cheap
some
steaks.
round steaks.
Yeah, it was just little tiny cheap thin steaks. I wasn't doing anything fancy. And some guy's like, "Oh, you're just using this. Looks like you're using a hamburger and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Bro, I said it was steak practice. I didn't say I was like." Trying to cook a ribeye here. Look at my ribeye, and then
I'm not gonna get
for it.
I'm not gonna buy a $20 steak to practice with all the time.
Yeah, like who can afford to buy giant ribeyes or T-bone steaks or whatever, and then try to cook something super fancy all the time? I can't do that. I can't buy a $15 steak to practice with. I'm buying the $6
here.
2-pack.
Yeah,
sirloins.
I will say though that Walmart has the Wagyu steaks. So I don't know, for a ribeye, I think they're like $16 a steak.
Yeah.
About once a month, we will buy some just to have.
I mean, the Walmart ones, even those thick cut ribeyes and stuff they have, like the Angus ones and stuff, they're not bad.
No, they're not. They are good.
But I'm not gonna waste one to practice with. I'll buy them every once in a while and eat them just for a treat. But for the most part, like if I'm gonna sit out there and try 2-3 nights a week to try to do my lines right and get my times and stuff, dude, there is no way I'm wasting a $16 steak. It's just not happening.
Yeah, so SCA is definitely one of them that I'd like to try to get into this year.
I'd love to do an SCA. I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Because it's not like a all-day thing. You cook a steak and you're done.
No, it's like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you cook 2 steaks and you're good.
Go cook a couple steaks, you grab a cooler full of beer, and you hang out with some people and talk steaks. And,
just be involved in the community.
Yeah, and then you're done. You pack your crap up and go home.
Yeah.
You might win $1,000.
Yeah, you may not. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's becoming more and more popular, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely sweeping the nation.
The nation.
That's what they say. Isn't that what they say?
Isn't that what the cool kids say?
It's the cool kids say.
What's some more resolutions on your YouTube?
I don't know.
Put you on the spot
I need to.
here.
Well, I need to. I don't know. YouTube's one of the things where one minute you love it, one minute you hate it. Right now, it's just hating it.
Yeah.
And then I'll bounce back where I'll have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to do.
Yeah.
But right now I'm trying to work on like the TikToks and the reels.
Yeah.
And
honestly, I think that's where it's at. But...
Yo, speaking of which, Instagram reels. I have my first reel. First reel that went over 10,000 views. It is now over 1,000 views.
What?
Over. I said that wrong. What? Over 100,000 views.
I'm like, 10.
1,000. No. Carry the 3. It still doesn't make sense. Anyway.
Carry the 3. Take my sock off.
Yes. It's my first Instagram reel over 100,000 views. I'm pretty excited about that. I have a couple TikToks that are over 200,000 views, but this one finally went over. I've never had an Instagram or a Facebook reel go that high. I've had them going like the couple thousands.
My reels, a couple thousand. It's like woohoo.
Yeah,
that's big stuff. But
yeah,
I'm not trying to do it like you every day.
Yeah, and Oh, it's frustrating because you put one out there and you're like 300 views. Like, why three? What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything different.
Right. Yeah.
And then you put one out there and it's like 97,000 views. What?
Oh, look.
Yeah, and TikTok's the same way.
Yeah.
I mean that stupid hot dog TikTok video, whatever.
It's the stupid stuff that gets all the views.
240-something thousand views. I'm like, what the heck?
It's a hot dog.
It's frustrating.
I don't understand
I
it.
try to work on it a lot, and then it's just like YouTube. Like I'll put a lot of effort into it, and then I feel like I get so far and everything's going great, and then I'll get this slump of it, and I'm like, all right, try something else. So I'll start working on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll work on that for a while. I'm like, I got some good stuff going, then
it's hard. So I caught a crap load of slack a few podcasts ago. I made the comment that I don't listen to them.
Oh, yeah.
I caught so much slack.
It's funny you said that because I was thinking about that today because I actually listened to one of our last podcasts today because I go back and I listen to the podcast. I listen to probably every single one at least 2-3 times.
Right.
And it is one of those things where like I can't watch myself on video.
Right.
Okay, because even if someone's like, oh, I want to see this video, and I could show it to them, I can't stand there and watch it with you because it's just cringy to me.
Oh, that's how my voice is. I don't know.
But I can listen to these. For some reason, I can listen to every single one of these. I listen 2-3 times, and I still get a kick out of it every time.
I don't know. See, I listen to, I guess I should be more specific, because I listen to them when I'm editing.
Yeah.
So I am listening to them.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to them now. But I am now, by God.
I'm listening to them in a car ride.
I'm not going to let the haters hate now.
Yeah. I just like listening to them. It always gives me, I think every time I actually sit and listen to one, I come up with more stuff that I think about. Things that we can talk about, stuff like that, topics. Oh, which by the way, speaking of which, because on one of our last ones, I gave you the what was it? The pellet grill. It was a comparison. Pellet grill, Crocs.
Yes.
And what was the other one? Pellet grill, Crocs. Shoot, I can't remember.
I don't remember what that was.
I don't remember what the other one was.
It was the pellet grill of Crocs, or the pellet grill.
Pellet grills, Crocs, and watching people play Call of Duty on.
That's right. Yes, that is right.
Because they all have something that connects them.
Right.
So I have something else for you this week.
Okay.
Barbecue and truck driving.
Okay.
So I drive a semi.
Right.
Which I know a lot of people don't realize. This is kind of funny. I've always noticed that people are like, "Oh yeah, you drive a box truck." No, I actually drive a semi. Yes, I do drive a box truck, but I drive a semi about 90% more than I do the box truck. But everybody knows the box truck because it's a freaking billboard driving down the road. But anyway, that's just a rant. Squirrel.
Shiny thing.
So barbecue and truck driving, okay? This is how I link them together. Because no matter how old you are and how much experience you have doing either, when you talk to somebody about it, they will always tell you how to do it, or how they do it, how to do it better, and how you're doing it wrong.
That's right. That is exactly true.
Because I've noticed this. Okay, so like it just kind of brings me back to this moment. We were on a cruise, and I was talking to a guy. I just randomly met him on an elevator, and he asked me if I was doing YouTube because I had my camera, and he was like, "Oh," he just starts talking to me about barbecue, and that's cool. I mean, he's a nice guy and everything, but he was talking about barbecue, and it kind of hit me. It's like, no matter how many times you talk to anybody about barbecue, when you bring it up, they always want to tell you how they like it, how they like this sauce or this seasoning. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? And it's always just one of those things where you're like, I mean, yeah, like, I do YouTube. Like, I've been doing this for a while.
Right.
Like, I know.
Well, you put this rub on it. You should have done this, and you shouldn't have put that sauce on it.
Oh, you got to cook it to this temperature, and you got to wrap it at this point. And you got to use fat side up, not fat side down. And
right.
Like, it's just one of those, and truck driving is the same way. It's no matter how long I've been driving, I still have people who, by the way, there's been several guys now that don't even have a CDL license are trying to tell me how to drive a truck.
Yeah.
Well, you should do it like this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
you should have been able to make that corner.
Well, listen, Billy Bob Trucker, maybe you should be driving the truck, you know?
Yeah, how about that?
God. So anyway, that's my rant. I linked the two together.
We're gonna put that as know-it-alls.
Some days is better than others. I love talking to people about barbecue.
Right.
But when you're like, oh, I always do mine fat side up because fat side down is this or whatever.
Right.
And then you're like, okay, yeah, I'll just sit here and listen to you.
So
my opinion obviously didn't matter.
I actually get a lot of questions about how do you do this? How do I do that? So I don't get the same criticism as you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
And
difference between talking and doing YouTube.
I do get a lot of questions like that here lately,
Right.
especially the bigger and more people find out and see what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I started getting a lot more questions. I actually just had a guy today was telling me, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna try this, thing that you do, whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna try that." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, all right, cool." So I talked to him about it, and told him kind of how I did it.
This is what I would do. This is what I wouldn't do.
Yeah, things to look for, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's nice,
And I think that's what it's all about to me, is getting more people involved.
Yeah, and I'm always trying to come up with something different.
Right.
And when I do something and then somebody sees that and they like, "Hey, I really like how you did this recipe," or whatever, then they'll start asking me how I did it.
Right.
And that's enjoyable because then I can actually explain to them a little bit more and stuff.
I don't know. It gets me fired up.
Yeah. Because then I'm like,
now I just want to go home and cook.
People know what I'm doing. It's great.
If frickin' daylight would come last longer. I hate cooking at night. Absolutely hate it.
Do you?
I hate it.
Why at night?
I don't know. And I have lights out back and all that, but I just hate cooking at night.
I'll tell you, that's the real hard part about doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And trying to cook. Because you got to
During the
cook
winter.
outside in the winter. And guess what? It gets dark at like 4 o'clock.
So I seen a house the other
Horrible
day.
for lighting, by the way.
He had a big overhead vent
Yeah.
that he did on his back porch, enclosed back porch, and that was how he got the smoke out of there.
Oh,
So he
smart.
could cook inside.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I'm like, wonder how I could build that.
You need a bit like a shed with a big vent.
Yeah. But it was like a stove suction vent that he put in, like
I
an
wonder if you
overhead
could just.
vent.
I mean, you could probably just get one of them like hoods, like they have at like restaurants.
You get one of the hibachi hoods. What?
Yeah. Why not? It'd suck out the smoke.
Yeah, I don't know. How much are you going to spend just to be able to cook inside?
Granted, I'm not going to spend that kind of money, but
No.
sure, if you had just some kind of suction fan that just sucked
Oh,
it up.
yeah. It'd work. I don't know. Has anyone got any ideas?
Yeah. Let us know.
Shoot us a message.
Anybody want to help us out? Come over and build this for us. We'll let you.
We'll cook you the first meal. Your
Yeah.
choice.
You come over and you buy the stuff. You come over and put it up for us. We'll
you
cook you
go.
the first meal. I feel like this is an even trade.
This is. It's 100% even trades. So, New Year's.
Must have a Menards card.
Yeah. must show references.
Must show references to your build.
Have a high balance Menards card.
Have somebody show up. Yeah, I could build that for you. It's got some old guttering.
Yeah. Oh, I can do that just
I
fine.
can build it for you, no problem.
Oh, jeez. So, New Year's.
Are we back to New Year's?
I'm telling you.
Dude, it's been a long couple of weeks. I'm sorry. I've had kids who have been sick and going through Christmas
geez.
and just
It's one thing right after another.
I'm glad it's over.
So, obviously, I'm a big appetizer. We talked that we both like dips, stuff like that.
Oh, dips! I got something else for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried like the Walmart brand like salsa and guacamole? It's like the home style.
I think we have.
Something. I sent you a picture of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you tried that?
It's not my favorite.
No?
It is
Oh
not.
my gosh!
I'm
I
salsa picky.
love it.
I'm a salsa picky.
Okay, do you like thick salsa, like chunky salsa, or do you like the restaurant style thin?
Kind of
Mexican
a medium.
joint?
I don't like real chunky, but I don't want it soup.
Oh, see, I like it like the watery,
So I saw a video.
I wouldn't say
Or, I
watery,
don't know.
but you know what I mean.
It may not have been a video. It was like a meme. It was like when you're 2 years old, you dip the little corner in. When you're 10 years old, you go a little bit further.
Yep.
And so on and so forth. And by the time you're 30, you're just shoving it in.
You're just
You're just
shoveling it.
scooping it. So that reminds me of another thing I heard.
Yeah.
Somebody, I can't remember who it was I was listening to the other day. When you turn 30 years old, your life goes one of two ways.
Oh, I know what you're going.
Either you go to barbecue or World War II history.
That was Cosmo.
Is that who it was?
Yeah. He says at the age of 35, you got to make a decision. You either get really deep into World War II history or you start smoking meat.
So I am very happy with the path that I has chosen.
I'm great with it. Listen, by the looks of me, you know which path I chose. I chose it at a young age. I've been working on this physique for a while.
This figure does not happen overnight.
Look, if you ever want to know good food, or where to get good food, or how to cook the good food, anything about food, just ask a big dude. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, I know how to get there.
When you're at Walmart, just find the big guy. Hey, is this any good?
Yeah, exactly. He'll tell you. Yeah. You'll be like, oh, that's good, but you ought to try the other one. It's even better.
So there's a little pro tip for you.
If you like that bag of cheese, you should try that other one.
You ought to try this one, Sonny. I don't know why. Every big guy in Walmart, I feel like that's how they talk.
He's got suspenders.
And they're just tugging on him. So
like a Colonel Sanders.
Oh, jeez. That's just image. I don't know. That's an image in my head.
I mean, I get where you're going with this. I haven't gotten to suspenders size yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You haven't started wearing overalls yet?
No.
Oh, man.
You know, like, since it's winter, you know how everybody wears coveralls and overalls and stuff? Yeah. I can't wear them. I can't stand them.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never been able to wear them. I don't like them. I don't like wearing them. I don't think they're comfortable.
I wear them when I'm shoveling snow or plowing snow. That's about it.
No, can't do it.
But you're sitting on a tractor.
Oh, well.
You're not moving.
Yeah. Well, I will go out and shovel snow or use my snow blower, but I'm still wearing my jeans. I might put an extra pair of socks on or something. But
I was splitting wood the other day, and I ended up in just a thin, long-sleeve T-shirt. By the time I was done, I was so freaking hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm the same way with about a lot of things. Dude, I'll start out, get up in the morning, I go start cleaning the house.
Yeah.
30 minutes in, I'm stripping down my underwear.
What are you doing?
I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm cleaning the house. In my underwear. It's hot. She's like, it's 2 degrees outside. Well, I'm hot.
So there's a new year, new me that's not going to change. You're still going to see me.
We went down a really weird path right there about me and my underwear cleaning my house. This is starting to get odd.
So,
hey,
we're going to change this to just butts, I guess.
It's just butts podcast. It's getting weird. So, I see you have something sitting over there.
I do.
I didn't bring anything this time, so this was your turn.
We went to Gatlinburg last.
It's an interesting looking bottle, I'm just going to tell you.
April, May, something like that. We went down there. And when you go down there, they have all the wineries and stuff like that you can taste test for free. Mm-hmm. So I picked this up. Okay. It is Bootlegger's Homemade Pineapple Cider.
Pineapple cider.
So,
how do you get a pineapple cider?
Pineapple ferments and makes alcohol.
I mean, I get that. I just didn't understand how do you get to call it a cider? What are you looking for? Oh, say this.
Yeah, it's an actual bottle top.
Oh, it is an actual bottle top. Oh, sound effects.
And that was a real one too.
Pineapple cider. This is weird. I don't know. Does it smell like pineapple? No. It doesn't smell like
Not really?
Not really.
It's got a cool bottle.
So while we're tasting the pineapple cider, I know we kind of stumbled on some TikTok stuff, but I want to do what's your tick, since we started the what's your tick.
Yeah.
So I'm still watching the Call of Duty guys.
Okay.
Sorry. There's like 4 of them. I just can't. Every time since obviously now I follow them, so now it just shows up all the time, and I just turn it on and I watch them for whatever.
Stupid algorithms.
Stupid thing. And of course my kids have the Call of Duty, so then I was out playing with them. So now I'm into this. I don't even know what's wrong with me. But anyway, there's somebody else that I want to bring up because there's somebody I follow that I think. First of all, you sent me the thing the other day about Joe Rogan, about how bad TikTok is.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I get it. It's not a great app. But if you're worried about an app,
your personal privacy.
Your personal privacy, guess what? If you have a cell phone, it's gone. You don't have personal privacy. Google, they all follow everything you do, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
TikTok, probably just the worst of them. I mean...
Yeah, but they were tracking everything. Your model of your phone.
Yeah.
your contacts, this,
but like
this,
Google
this.
does a lot of that stuff because that's how they know how to do your updates and stuff. Like, I mean, they're not just so upfront about it as TikTok is.
And I know it's all marketing, but it just makes you wonder. And I'm not a conspiracy guy. I'm really not. But
well, that's stuck to the table. Anyway, I'm gonna move it because it got stuck to the table. Apparently, we spilled some drinks there once. And I am a little bit of a conspiracy person because I think there's a lot of stuff that goes on that we don't know about.
We could start.
I just don't think.
Podcast.
I just don't think that TikTok's the one that's going to get us. You know what I mean?
No, but it
is a little unnerving. But like I said, I think if you really dig into
your phone and it's like, I don't know, bacon bits, and all of a sudden you start scrolling and there's freaking Hormel bacon bits.
Yeah, but that's a lot of times that's just on like Facebook too.
And it's freaking crazy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I 100% agree with you on this. I'm just saying, I don't know that TikTok's the one that's going to take us down. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So anyway,
so I really want you to get TikTok because I want you just to follow this guy.
I'm going to try it.
Oh yeah, we need to try this, I guess. So the guy is named, if you look him up on TikTok, it's Chef Reactions.
Chef Reactions.
And I don't know that he does any other reels or whatever, but you gotta look him up. This guy, so when people like, they post like cooking TikToks or reels or whatever, he'll watch them and then he stitches it or duets it or whatever where it shows both of them at the same time. I think it's a duet. Right. And he'll basically, I can't really say that he like talks crap about. Some of them he does. Some of them he really talks down to. But he's one of the best people to watch because he's like, why are you doing this? Oh God, please stop. You know, like as they're cooking something. You know, because
Don't do this.
Yeah, there's some of them that are like really bad. There's some of them that are really good. Like he watches the chocolate guy. You ever seen the chocolate guy that makes like the giraffe of chocolate? You know.
Yeah.
And he'll watch him and he'll be like, I don't even know why we're watching this. He goes, I'm already giving him a 10 out of 10, you know? he's like, this guy just makes me cringe, you know? He's like, I can't do this, but he can.
I can't do this.
Yeah. So Chef Reactions, you have to look
Chef Lane Reacts.
No, I don't think that's it. Yeah. I don't know. I might have to look it up myself, but I want to try your thing before we do that.
So yeah, I don't know. That's my TikTok thing too. I just can't.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That tastes weird.
I kind of like it.
I know we're bouncing back and forth between a few things too, but
I don't know if we're gonna.
Anyway, that's all I got today. It was a Chef Reactions thing. I have to look them up because I'm gonna show them to you. But
by God, I'm gonna go back and talk about my New Year's dips and my appetizers because I made one.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So I made Italian sausage, bacon wrapped meatballs.
Italian sausage, bacon wrapped meatballs.
Yes, you take Italian sausage.
That's that guy.
And
I looked him up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you take Italian sausage and you wrap it in bacon. Yeah. And I use Heath Ryle's cherry rub on.
So you made it like a meatball and then wrapped it in bacon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all it was. Nothing special.
Never thought of that.
Yeah.
I like Italian sausage too.
So
that's something that I really like.
Now that I've talked about that, we can end.
That's all right. I was just thinking, I really like Italian sausage. I think I'd like to use that in some other stuff.
It adds a little, I don't know, a different zing to it.
Italian sausage altogether has a different flavor. It's something that you can't really get in anything else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it came from a TikTok.
Yeah.
The guy actually used like link sausage and just cut the casings off. Well, I cheated and went and bought a pound of Italian sausage.
Sounds good. Well, like I do the andouille sausage and what is that? The Eckrich Farm has that just original sausage or whatever.
Yeah, just that
big stick or whatever.
Yeah.
Big stick, big link, whatever it is. And I cut. That's how I make those pig shots. Is I cut those.
Yeah.
I just make chunks out of them.
Same kind of concept.
That sounds good though.
So
did you make any for me?
No, they're in my belly.
No. Well, okay, fine. I guess I'm going to go home and eat my Walmart guacamole.
Oh, well, you can do that.
Dude, it's fantastic. No. I don't know why. I've never had it before.
Homemade guacamole is the only way to go.
Okay, so I made homemade guacamole, and it was good.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But these people have a lot more practice with it than I do, so It was just so smooth and creamy, and it was just delicious. And I have been chowing down on Walmart guacamole. But it's not like, okay, so like in the salsa is the same way too. So it's like, it's not your chunky salsa. It is the restaurant style, real thin salsa. But it's so good, and I don't know why.
No.
Oh yeah.
Homemade guacamole is the best.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I do like homemade guacamole. I made guacamole in Mexico. That was like the best guacamole
when
I've
you
had
go
in my
down
life.
to Mexico and they stand next to your table and
No, I had to do it. I made it.
Oh, because that's your cooking class.
Yeah, I stood there and made it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is the best. Of course, they use these chips with that weird peppery stuff on it. That was really good.
Yeah.
It's probably the best I've had, but I don't know, just something I can just go to the store and buy a little tub of for like $2 or $3 and just chow down.
It's a get me by. So
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Everyone, you'll have to let us know where your favorite guacamole salsas come from. So
or dips. Tell us some dips to try.
Yeah, if you guys got something you want us to try, let's try it. We'll cook it.
Yeah, let us know, because I would love to try something. We could bring it in here and try it
absolutely.
on the podcast. That'd be awesome. I'm down for some dips, because I love dips.
Oh, dips are the way to go.
We like to say dips, I think, is what more than anything.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
We dip, we dip.
So, Jazz, where are they going to find you at?
We are a bunch of dips. Hey, you can find me at NewBQ, NEWBQ on YouTube, or NewBQ Backyard Barbecue, either one to get you there. NewBQ 2020 on Facebook and Instagram, and NewBQ Backyard Barbecue on the Tiki-Taki.
On the Ticker Talks.
The Ticker Talk.
So if you want to connect with me, it is Fire Mission Barbecue on Instagram. If you want to connect with the show, it is Butts and Stuff Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, or buttsandstuffpodcast@gmail.com. Talk to you later.